Please discuss the challenges the department has or will experience with the rolling stock fleet renewal program. You mentioned keeping the old stock running as well as keeping the whole project affordable.
Okay, so, currently we're sitting with a challenge that the current rail system cannot respond to the demand on the ground. So we have a rail system which at any given day, 50% of your rolling stock is not operational, which means we've got huge overcrowding on trains. We can't run the trains in terms of the line capacity. And that creates a substantial amount of problems within our railway environment.
Yes.
But one of our biggest problems is that we know we have to buy new rolling stock to replace that rolling stock. Is keeping that rolling stock in place until such time as you can actually provide the new rolling stock online. Until, say, early 2015, when we anticipate the first rolling stock to arrive, we have to keep this old rolling stock in place. And that's going to be a major challenge. Obviously, this rolling stock will only be out of the system long after that. I mean, the last refurbished coaches will be out of the system by 2033, which means you have to keep them in place and you have to maintain them. And the maintenance of those systems is very expensive, but there's no way you can withdraw them from service. We want to increase the predictability of that fleet. You know, we don't want 50% of the services of the rolling stock out of service all the time. We want to get that to a higher percentage of rolling stock in place. But we're sitting with a 1956 technology, which is very expensive to maintain. We will be able to maintain that fleet until such time as the program is finished. In terms of the new rolling stock, we'll obviously procure in such a matter, in such a way that there's maintenance that will come with the rolling stock. So some of the maintenance on a new rolling stock will be outsourced to the manufacturers. You want to procure at volumes where you can replace the fleet within the next 18 years at least. And obviously if that volume drills down to figures, you have to go back to affordability. How much can the country afford? So in our feasibility, we've aimed at a figure of 360 new coaches each year. We've received our allocation letter from Treasury, and we might have to reconsider the volumes that we'll be replacing each year. But our intention is to replace this as soon as possible. We've got a growth in passengers which we estimate at 2.5% a year, and that requires additional rolling stock. So the issue of affordability becomes a real issue. Also, the preparation of the infrastructure and the signalling that goes with the trains has to be in place. As I've indicated, the new fleet arrives with a new signalling system. Besides the additional capacity which the fleet will provide in terms of the volumes that can be moved with the new technology, we also put in place a better signalling system so that we can run closer headways. So on those very busy corridors where we run 10 and 12 and 7-minute headways, we'll be able to get it down to 5-minute headways, which obviously would allow us to move more people in the peak. So the technology is a combination of improving the infrastructure and the signalling and also having better rolling stock in place. Once you have that in place, it will obviously reduce the overcrowding that we are experiencing.